What's poppin', y'all? So y'all know normally I would have some type of song for y'all, but I ain't got no song about no home wrecking scuzzies other than use a hoe, sideline hoe. You already know. Yes, that's Monica, by the way. Girl, I'm about to tell y'all right now, I got in late. I missed the first 15 minutes. I don't give a shit about the first 15 minutes. To go back and see what the hell happened, I don't care. Y'all talk about that amongst yourselves in the comments. And we going to move on to the part where I came in on. So Porsha has a cookout for her tad ass family. And so that they could get to meet Simon's tad ass. So then Lauren tells her long faced ass cousin Lonnie about her conversation with Filbert. And then Lauren tells her that she invited Filbert and his mammy to the damn cookout. Now listen, that long faced cousin Lonnie was sitting around there saying that girl, she was messy, but I mean, I am glad that she is messy because I really am not that enthused about this damn show. Like, I need something good to happen. And if this is going to bring in some good shit, I'm all down for it. So Portia introduces some of her family to us, child. We met her grandmama, I think her grandma name is Ada, Auntie Liz, cousin Stormy, and I think we met another aunt. I'm not sure. And then we see Dennis's mama. I can think of her name. I think her name is Gloria. I don't know. I think her name is Gloria, but I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna say Filbert's mama. Because I don't want to get that lady name mixed up. And so Portia tells her family about her being his fourth wife. And this is the shit that I don't like. Y'all seem to be taken aback by her being his fourth wife, but then y'all turn right back around and went up for it. So that lends itself to a lot. Let me take that off. It lends itself to a lot of what Lauren says earlier on in this in the episode about Porsha only having a bunch of yes men around her, and that's why she don't find nothing wrong with what she's doing. And we're gonna get to that in a minute. So Filbert shows up down to the cookout, child. So Filbert brings PJ as his date to the cookout, and I'm with him. You don't want me to bring somebody else there. Why? I do not know. That sounds so stupid and idiotic to a normal person. But look, whatever. Okay. He said, cool, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to bring my daughter and my mama. They're going to be my dates, and she shouldn't have an issue with that. So fine. So the older ladies at the table starts crying, and Dennis was confused about all the tears. And I was confused about the damn tears too. Like, it's just bugging me that y'all feel like all of this crying and all of this sentimental bull crap is gonna absolve Porsha from this from this BS that she bought on herself. Look, y'all old hoes can set up and cry a damn river for all I care. None of those dry crocodile ass tears change the fact that Porsha put herself in the middle of an already fucked up predicament, feeling like her life or her being with Simon is going to be any better or any different. Let's be clear. Fallon is much more of a beautiful woman than Porsha could ever be. And Simon didn't even want her ass. My opinion is, I feel like Simon is addicted to the fame. I feel like Simon is addicted to the TMZ questions. He's addicted to the salaciousness around their damn union. And I just feel like his old ass is just, that's the only reason why he's with Porsha. I feel like Fallon is a dud. Fallon is boring. Fallon would not have lasted long on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Porsha, meanwhile, has been on this show for years. So it just makes much more sense for him to be with Porsha way quicker. And Porsha don't mind being with any dick that flows to her, apparently. So, you know, it was just like, that's my whole thing. Porsha, you was easy. He couldn't get away with that with Candy. He couldn't get away with that with Kenya. He couldn't get away with that with Scent. He couldn't get away with that with Master Carmelo. He couldn't get over with Drew, dumbass, broke ass. I mean, he couldn't get away with that with LaToya, dumbass. That's who that went for. He couldn't get away with that with them. But he knows he can get away with that with you because you hot in the pussy and you looking for love at any way, shape, form, or fashion. Plus, you being with this woman's man creates some type of salaciousness. Like that's another reason why I'm not down with Porsha in this bullshit. Because she's sitting up here acting as if she's not seeing, even though Porsha is getting a lot of backlash. She's also getting a lot from this shit too that makes the backlash like, I mean, girl, I guess. Like, yeah, I got backlash, but, a lot of people came to buy her tight ass book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gaining a lot of backlash, but, people is going to be in tune to the show to see how the rest of my family feel about it. So at the end of the day, Porsha is really winning out of all of this, even though she's going about it all in the wrong way. She is winning. She is. She's going about it the wrong way. I'm more to show she lost a lot of friends and a lot of respect from a lot of other people. But I just say let her have what it is that she's looking for, girl. Anyway, so Porsha grandma calls out Filbert for his past behavior, and his mama says that Simon is still married, so don't down her son as if Simon is any better. And I'm all down with Filbert's mama. I'm down with Filbert's mama the long way because she's absolutely right. Don't sit up and I hate when old people do that. Old people do that shit a lot. You not gonna sit here and tell me that her grandmama had no idea. I'm glad I did that because I'm just sick and tired of seeing the baboon's face. It's bad enough I got to see her damn face, but his face right along it, I just can't do it. I ain't got the stomach for it. Getting back to what I was saying, I was all down for Filbert's mama because she was absolutely right. Don't sit up here and throw all of these stones at my son as if Simon is any better because he's not. Much like she said, Simon is still a married damn man. My son ain't running around here leaving one wife for the other before he's even divorced. Don't get me wrong. Filbert definitely got his faults. He do. But Porsha, in this situation, you left one fucked up nigga for another fucked up nigga. Because my thing is, what makes Simon any better than Dennis? Is it his bank account that allegedly he ain't got? Because I heard that his ass is getting sued for $600K. But this your man, girl. Deal with it. So Porsha meets up with Filbert. So Porsha comes to the restaurants and she wants Filbert to pull out her chair for her. And I was on Filbert's side. Bitch, for what? You finna get married to my old business partner. He's the only motherfucker that need to be running around here pulling open your chair. Like, it's not my responsibility to pull up your chair. It ain't my responsibility to hold the door open for you. It ain't my responsibility to close the door after you. None of that is my responsibility. My responsibility is what came out of you, and that's Pilar. Anything other than that, go to your man for that. Moving on. So Filbert tells her that publicly he's happy for her, but privately it looks messy. And he's absolutely right. This is why people said This is why people said that Filbert was the MVP of this whole thing. And he is. Because this is my belief. I personally believe Filbert don't give a shit either way. What I think is that Filbert knows his job and he knows his place. All right. And I feel like if he's the voice of reason, that's going to cause a lot of us to be more on his side and his mama's side, because allegedly a little birdie told me that you swung that boom mic at his damn mama. I'm just saying, Hosha, I don't know. I'm just going off what the people told me. And that's what the people said. And I believe every word of what the people said. And we're going to get down to it in a minute. But that's what I honestly believe. I believe that he don't mind, because I still feel like Dennis don't give a shit. But I feel like he doesn't mind being in the public eye and saying, this is wrong, this is messed up, this is foul, this is fucked up, it ain't right, you know it ain't right, but it is what it is. So, hey, do what you do, Filbert. So Lauren, Porsha, Storm, and Auntie Liz go to see her spiritual counselor. So Auntie Liz starts singing during the meditation process because she doesn't think the counselor knows how to deal with Black people. But this is my whole thing, Auntie Liz. If you was close to God in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you would not be down with this bullshit that your niece got going on. That's just how I feel. If you so connected to God or the beings or the spiritual elements, then it would seem to me that you believe in karma. And I'm more than sure you know Porsha is not going to gain no type of positive or good karma by this bull crap that she put on herself. I'm just saying, since you saying you so spiritually connected or whatever, and you start singing these damn gospel songs, I don't know how in the very well hell you could, considering what Porsha got going on with Dennis ass. I'm just saying. But we're gonna move on. So Porsha meets with Dennis' mama for lunch. So Dennis' mama brings up what her grandmother said about Dennis, and she felt like she brought it up to embarrass him. But then Porsha turns around and called her out for being short with her grandmama. You know what, Porsha? I appreciate you for standing up for your grandmama, but fuck your grandmama, because your grandmama knew exactly what the hell she was doing in that moment. Your grandmama knew that she was being nice, nasty to Dennis. So I don't know that it would be the exact same situation if that was you and Pilar in that moment. And you know, Pilar's baby daddy, mama or grandmama was sitting around here trying to act as if your daughter was such a damn slut and she was so this and she was so that. Don't get me wrong. Did Filbert have his issues? Absolutely. But Porsha, so did you. You did. Because you never really loved Filbert in the beginning. The only thing you wanted out of him was his nut to get Pilar. Let's be clear, bitch. You are but admitted to that your damn self. That the only reason why that you spread open your legs and got pregnant was because that he was a man that had money. And you obviously didn't give a damn that he looked like you obviously didn't give a damn that he looked like a turtle. That he looked like a tortoise washed up on the beach on his damn back. So let's not sit here and act like you really loved him and he really hurt you like that. Porsha, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I don't fucking buy it. And anybody that get on y'all hold your stance, fuck y'all, because I said what I said. Moving on. So Dennis' mama tells her that she had a conversation with Diane, and Diane alluded to the fact that Porsha ass cheated too. What reasons do Dennis Filbert's mom have to lie or make up that lie? I mean, it is plenty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you got 21 reasons to lie on them bitches. You really do. You got 21 reasons to lie on them. But I'm gonna tell you something. A very small part of me do believe it may be some truth to that. But because he hasn't came out and said nothing about it, and there won't no proof about it, and ain't no man come out and admit that, I mean, the only reason why I kind of think that it's true is because I just still feel like Porsha never really loved Filbert. She didn't. I believe that he was only good enough for his sperm. His sperm mattered to her because I think they say he worth 10 milli. Off of petting them damn hot dogs. I mean, I don't really know. I ain't never bought none of his hot dogs around his hot dog stand. If I ever come to Atlanta, I might. Especially if it got him 10 milli. But you know, look, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm not about to sit here and waste no more time dealing with this stupid ass bullshit that Porsha and her family want to come up here with. I still feel like this whole thing is nothing but damage control. And Porsha, I just feel like you're going up the wrong tree. You're going up the wrong tree. Porsha, we just don't care. And I'm speaking for the people, the real folk, not your stands. We just don't care. Like, it was a chore to watch this episode because you're not that interested and neither is your family. The only thing that's really making it interesting is Filbert and his mammy and your messy ass sister Lauren. They're the only ones. That's why I'm still interested in watching this, because what Lauren did was messy and it was entertaining. What Dennis's mammy did was messy, but it was also entertaining. Y'all, that's all I got. I'm about to go on ahead and end this because I ain't got nothing else to say. Whatever I'm really going to let y'all know how I feel tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. Central Time on the Gags with Tea channel, because her ass and this ugly ass orangutan that she decided to marry that found their way around there to the Let's Gag. So if y'all really want to know how I feel, y'all make sure to head on down to the Gags with Tea channel tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and we really gonna get into some things. I just made this as nice as I could so that it could get monetized for the main channel. But I don't give a shit if it don't get monetized on the second channel, because y'all gonna know how I really feel. Also, Wednesday at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Scotty and I will be on Josiah's channel for the roasted review of Hosha's Family Matters. So definitely make sure that y'all are there. Y'all did right by us the last time. Over 4,000 views, over 600 likes. Definitely shout out to y'all for that. So that's what made us want to keep that going. So definitely make sure that y'all head over to Josiah's World TV. And make sure that y'all are there Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central, or 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. If y'all around there to Josiah and y'all subscribe, y'all already know beforehand. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all, I guess. And girl, until tomorrow, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.